Bell. Not too far back, you've got Truex. A little further back, you got Denny Hamlin. It is time for them to go and find one another and come through the field. They're going to have 13 laps in which to get it done. And those at the front of the field, they are going to try to run away and hide. Alex Bowman, Ryan Blaney getting ready to go back under the green flag.
Field is in the tri-oval. Brett Dalton on top of the flag stand for NASCAR today as our flag person. They hit the Geico restart zone and the green flag goes back in the air. Bowman on the inside in the Chevrolet. Blaney on the outside in the yellow and white Ford Mustang. Wheel to wheel, they all come up to speed.
Here they come into the banking of turn number 1, and it's just 2 by 2 right now. Nobody able to get a break. Now Bowman gets a good push from behind. He'll break it open into the clean air. Bowman will take the lead on the bottom lane. Right behind him to second is Kevin Harvick.
Blaney goes to second, now to third. That outside line fades on this restart. They're trying to get themselves regrouped, get reorganized. They're going to fall to fourth. They're going to fall to fifth. The inside lane is rolling off the end of the backstretch.
Alex Bowman showing the way, and Kevin Harvick is right behind him, just inches from the back bumper. Gap of a couple of more feet back to Chase Elliott. He rides third. Kyle Larson, and then William Byron.
That outside lane, that is where you're going to find Ryan Blaney running alongside William Byron. They were slow to come up to speed. They've got it now. Ryan Blaney by William Byron, by Kyle Larson, going after the lead.
Here comes Ryan Blaney climbing the banking all the way to the second groove, going for the lead on the outside. He's not quite there. Third row beginning to organize a little further back, but at the front, they're wheel to wheel for the top spot.
Here they come out of turn number 2. It's Alex Bowman on the bottom. You got Kevin Harvick. He'll lead the middle lane, and here comes a lane led topside by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. But up front, Blaney will give the shove to Kevin Harvick as he will take the lead.
With Blaney stacking up to the outside of Alex Bowman. Bowman began to backslide along the inside lane just as quickly. He finds momentum. Here he comes. Bowman goes back to work.
That outside third lane has really begun to drag now. They've gone to the tail end of this double wide draft downstairs. So Bubba Wallace is going to bail out of that. Christopher Bell bails out of that. Stenhouse and Reddick try to bail out. They're all the way at the tail end of the draft.
Stenhouse organized the line, but just did not get enough takers. Only about 5 or 6 cars went to that third groove. They'll have to regroup and try it again. To the outside lane, Kevin Harvick wants the lead.
Kevin Harvick now will take the lead out of turn number 2. He has it by half a car length. Now a full car length. Blaney in full shove mode as the front 2 break away for the rest of the field.
Gap of a couple of car lengths back to Riley Herbst, who's to the outside of Alex Bowman. They go at it for third, but Kevin Harvick is the leader. Here's Harvick charging off of corner number 4.
Kevin Harvick leading at the Talladega Superspeedway, down to 10 laps remaining. Harvick running right smack dab in the middle of the racetrack. Behind him is Ryan Blaney, then Riley Herbst. Downstairs, you've got Chevrolet teammates.
Kevin Harvick trying to resurrect a difficult season with a win here this afternoon at Talladega, but he's still a long way from home. Side by side for second. Here comes Byron. Here comes Bowman back to the inside for the 2 spot.
Kevin Harvick right down the middle of the back straightaway in his final drafting race. Could it be the day that he takes them all to the woodshed? Not so fast if Alex Bowman has anything to say about it.
And he's got help in the form of Chase Elliott working down to the inside. So Bowman goes to the lead. Elliott goes to second. And the lane's open for Chase Elliott to come after Bowman.
Bowman's going to stay in the middle of the racetrack. Chase Elliott has drafting help in the form of his teammate Kyle Larson. Right behind them, another teammate, William Byron. Hendrick Motorsports at the front on the outside lane with Bowman, and the other 3 are at the bottom.
Speaking of drivers trying to resurrect a difficult season, Chase Elliott fits into that category as well. He goes to the inside lane, puts a wheel out on top for second. He's going to go after Bowman now.
But Bowman now will go to the bottom. He'll throw the block on Elliott. Bowman quickly change lanes. He'll throw the block on Harvick. You can't block them both. He'll stay to the outside. And here comes Chase Elliott to the lead at Talladega.
Here's Bowman on the outside. There's room for Kyle Larson to his inside. Chase Elliott to the point. Kyle Kyle Larson, William Byron, Hendrick Motorsport Chevrolet. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Two-time winner at the front of the field. His name is Chase Elliott, and this crowd loves it. They are on their feet. Chase Elliott is going to lead across the line. His teammates line up right behind.
It's a Hendrick merry-go-round at the front of the pack here at Talladega. Chase Elliott leads. Alex Bowman leads. Kyle Larson wants a piece of the action as they make their way off turn 2. It's Bowman by a car length.
Bowman will surge in the outside line. He'll quickly fall in line in front of Chase Elliott. That leaves the outside lane open for Kevin Harvick. Harvick gets the shove from Blaney. Harvick goes back to the lead, and they're stacked up from second on back.
There's Blaney in second. He's right behind Harvick. There's room at the inside for Bowman. Help in the form of Elliott. Riley Herbst is part of this mix. He's fifth in the running order. Third car back on the outside.
7 laps to go in the Yellawood 500 this time by. Kevin Harvick has the advantage, but here comes Alex Bowman. He goes to the whip on the bottom of the racetrack. Bowman has drafting help courtesy of his teammate Chase Elliott.
Alex Bowman digging hard on the bottom now, trying to make his way underneath the Ryan Blaney machine. That's the battle for the number 2 position. Bowman's got a wheel up on the inside. Now he's going to go after Kevin Harvick.
Kevin Harvick had a car length advantage over Blaney off turn 2. That'll quickly be gobbled up. Here comes Bowman back to the bottom of the racetrack. Ford and Chevy side by side. Bowman, Harvick wheel to wheel for the lead.
Harvick to the outside. He's looking for some help. Blaney's dropped back a car length. The inside line, as a result, will advance. Here's Alex Bowman. He's got the lead. He's up by a car length off the corner with Chase Elliott right behind.
It is a pack of 29 cars separated by 1.4 seconds, 3 wide at the line, running 193 miles an hour. Goodbye, Alex Bowman. It's now Harvick and Chase Elliott at the front of the field.
White knuckle time at Talladega. Chase Elliott with a big shove from Kyle Larson. He'll go to the point now. Larson follows him through on the bottom to second. William Byron follows him through. Daniel Suarez is there for 4th.
Here's Chase Elliott. He'll lead the field off turn number 2. He'll lead the bottom lane. You got the middle lane. That will be led by Kevin Harvick. Here comes an outside line run led by Alex Bowman.
Bowman trying to find some momentum way up to the high side, but he's got work to do. Harvick has lost ground in the middle lane. It's Chase Elliott, the leader. The inside line strong off the bottom of turn 4.
3 distinct drafting lines now as the laps get down to 5 to go in the Yellawood 500. Chase Elliott up front. Kyle Larson, William Byron go 1, 2, 3. Daniel Suarez has the Tootsie's Orchid Lounge car running 4th.
It's anybody's ball game in the final 5 at Talladega. They jam up back around the 3rd spot. William Byron has to shoot to the outside. He'll go after Larson. Larson gets bumped in his sideways and gathers it up.
Chase Elliott leads. He's got Kyle Larson behind him. William Byron leads the center lane. Here comes William Byron. He'll power up the middle. William Byron to the lead, and now Kevin Harvick will ditch him and try to take it.
Harvick with a powerhouse move to the outside, drives it all the way to turn 4 alongside of Byron, but Byron, bottom side of the racetrack, a narrow lead off the corner.
Here comes the Thunder now, rolling off of turn number 4. Back to the tri-oval, side by side. Ford and Chevrolet, not anymore. Ford back out front, and the driver is Kevin Harvick.
Harvick to turn number 1. He's got the field in the rearview mirror, but not for long. They're 2 abreast, and a 3rd lane beginning to form in the outside lane. William Byron down low in 2nd. He gets blocked by Harvick. Top side, it's Ryan Blaney for 3rd.
That 3rd lane is up to the 8th position. Off 2. Here's Harvick. He leads up the middle. That middle lane now has all the momentum. William Byron, though, feeling the shove from Elliott. Elliott's going to shove Byron back to the inside of Harvick.
Here's Blaney to the outside. He tries to push Harvick forward. Byron has the advantage, though. Byron down low to his outside Harvick. Here they come, racing off the corner.
3 laps to go. The packed house here at Talladega on their feet. Why not? You've got Byron on the inside, Harvick in the middle, way back outside lane being led by Alex Bowman, but they've got work to do.
The fans in the infield that were sitting are now on their feet. The fans that were standing are jumping up and down. They are 2 by 2 by 2 all the way back through this field. Byron on the bottom, Harvick up high.
Harvick now with the advantage, still in that middle lane. Matter of fact, he'll get a shove from Blaney. Blaney and Harvick both have cleared the entire pack. 1, 2 car breakaway as Byron gets another shove from Elliott on the inside.
Here's Blaney. He's behind Harvick. Thought about a move down to the inside to pick up Byron, who's on the charge along the bottom lane. Through it all, Harvick, the race leader, Byron, and Blaney right behind.
Come down to the line. Riley Herbst is right there in line as well. Dropping to the bottom to put the block on is Kevin Harvick. 2 laps to go. Harvick leads, but here comes Ryan Blaney storming up the outside.
Kevin Harvick is going to need every bit of that veteran savvy to try and hold on and win this one. Ryan Blaney is dead even on the outside. Blaney up high, Harvick down low. Blaney goes wide off turn number 2.
Blaney has drafting help from Riley Herbst. Kevin has drafting help from William Byron. Double wide for about 8 rows, 3 wide towards the end of the pack. They're mirroring each other for the lead. Side by side, Blaney and Harvick.
And behind them, Byron to the inside of Herbst as they race through the corner. Corey LaJoie is next. He's to the outside of Chase Elliott. Elliott rides 5th down to the bottom side, but the lead battle continues.
Who is going to win at Talladega in 1 lap? We will know the answer. The next flag is going to end it. White flag is in the air. Here they come across the line, side by side. Ford Mustangs, Ryan Blaney and Kevin Harvick.
Blaney's got a bumper up in the outside lane, but back comes Kevin Harvick. He shoves Blaney a little bit wide. He's got drafting help down low from William Byron. Off turn 2 to the backstretch. It's Kevin Harvick with the lead.
Kevin Harvick to the bottom of the racetrack, side by side for the lead. Harvick now breaks out in front. He'll throw the block on Blaney. Blaney changes lanes. Back to the bottom. Breathtaking racing to end the day here in Talladega.
Here's Blaney along the inside lane. He's got the lead. William Byron right behind him. Harvick loses 2 positions. He's 3rd. Racing off the corner for the final time. Ryan Blaney heads the field to the tri-oval.
But the middle lane has momentum. It's Kevin Harvick. He'll pull even in the tri-oval. Here they come to the line. Checkered flag goes in the air. They're crashing behind them. Checkers is out. Photo finish as cars spin and hit the outside wall. Ryan Blaney, by 1/100th of a second, will win the Yellawood 500. Ryan Blaney wins it. Kevin Harvick is 2nd. William Byron goes 3rd. Denny Hamlin will finish 4th. And Corey LaJoie rounds out the top 5. Ryan Blaney wins at Talladega again. Let's go to pit road.
Jonathan Haas, a crew chief for Ryan Blaney. I can see the sigh of relief on your face. Talk about coming down to the wire. What did it take to get done today?
Oh, yeah. Ryan did a great job all day, having to save fuel the first half of these runs and then being really aggressive at the end. So super proud of him and this whole team.
Congratulations. Jonathan Haas, crew chief for Ryan Blaney.